Hello, welcome to my free-to-play guide. This is Solicitude, and I will be showing you how to make money as well as find any kind of item you need in your free-to-play adventure. So first off, we're gonna answer a question that a lot of people have asked me. Where do you find items at? Like certain items you can buy or certain items that I might need. Well, actually, if you come up here in the Lumbridge Castle, you'll actually notice there's a trading post, as you can see right over here. And we're going to go ahead and check that out and see what's in there. So, we're going to go ahead and look up a Runescape. And it should pop up the display. Yep, there we go. So, as you can see, there is several different offers here. And it shows the world, and you can PM these people and meet up, and that's how you get your items. Basically, it's essentially a grand exchange until the 26th when the actual one comes out. Then most of your trades will be happening there, of course, because there really isn't no reason to meet up with anybody. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to make some money. So we're gonna want to go down the stairs. Well, hopefully it'll let me. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're going to go down the stairs. And we're going to go back to where you started your account right here. After you've done the tutorial island. If they even still have that anymore, I'm not even sure. It's been years since I did that. So, you're going to want to cross that bridge and follow this road that goes out here. And eventually it'll bring you to the cow pit. Yep, right there. And what you're gonna do here obviously is kill cows, but the reason why you're gonna kill cows I'll show you here in a little bit. They're actually worth 205 to 250 each, so you can go ahead and kill yourself a cow. Or sometimes these noobs don't pick up the cow heads. I don't know why, maybe because they don't know about it. But once you go ahead and get enough cow heads, you can actually go to a place called Alcred, or Alcrod, whichever one you prefer, which is actually desert land. And I'm going to go ahead and show you where that is here. Then you're going to want to follow this road back, and you'll notice this gate over here, and it says you have to pay 10 GP. Well, if you don't have 10 GP, that's no big problem. As you can see, there's goblins all around me. They'll drop coins. Oh, see? Right there, 15 coins. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. Alright, now we can go ahead and pay our fee. And open the gate for you. Next thing you're going to want to do is follow this road off to the right. And this road will take you to the tanner. So, once we get there, we'll go ahead and tan our hide. And we'll see how much money we can make off of that. So, be a lot nicer if I had some run energy, but I have some stuff in my inventory, so it's slowing me down a little bit. Sorry for that. So, alright, we're almost there. Alright, here we are. You'll want to talk to Ellis and go for these options. And you're going to want to go hard leather because it sells for more. You're going to need 3 coins in order to do it. So again, you're probably going to have to kill some goblins, but I wouldn't even recommend that. I'd actually sell some cow heads so you have a little bit of money for tanning. And you're going to want to go ahead and tan it. And what you do with the tan hide is actually you sell it to others. It's called hard leather. And that sells for 403 to 405 each. That is not bad, considering just a few coins can almost double the value of the hide. And then you're going to want to go over here to the bank and store your cow hides and run trips back and forth once you get quite a bit. So, alright, that's the first method of how to make some money in free to play. I'll go ahead and show you another one here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and cut the clip. Alright, we're back. And the reason why I went ahead and started the clip earlier than getting to Varrock was because over here there's these dark wizards that are level 20, and if you're low combat level, such as level 3, chances are if you get too close, these things are going to kill you. Yeah, they're pretty aggro NPCs towards other players, especially low combat. So if anybody ever takes you there for any reason when you're low level, just make sure you're not carrying anything valuable, because it would be pretty bad if you lost that. I remember a few years ago when I first started playing, some guy ended up taking me there and I ended up losing all my stuff, and I was pretty devastated because I wasn't really sure how to get all that stuff back. So here we are in Varrock. So this is where all your trades will probably be going on from the trading post. So we're going to go ahead and follow this road up here. And a lot of people say meet in VW, which means Varrock West Bank, which is right over here. As you can see, there's some people hanging out over here, right over in this area. So after that, I'm going to show you a place where you'll find hill giants, and that's where we're going to head next. So the thing is about hill giants is they're level 25, so you're going to want to have some combat before you kill them. And they drop big bones, which are 212 to 242 each. So before we go there, you're going to need a thing called a brass key. You can probably buy that in the trading post, but just in case, I'm going to show you how to get that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the clip, and I'll see you when I'm in Edgeville. Alright, so we're approaching Edgeville, and as you can see, there's an exclamation point right there. We're going to want to go there because there's a dungeon. Now, I know that sounds, why would we be going to a dungeon? What could a dungeon possibly benefit me? Well, that's actually where you get the brass key, and yeah, it is a little bit dangerous, so you're going to definitely want to watch out for that. But if you have run energy, I'm sure, actually I'm more than sure you can get through this. So, and if you're not somewhat at least level 20, I probably wouldn't come down here. So if you were to come down here for anything, you'd probably be, I don't know, a little bit higher than level 3, I'd suggest. So we're gonna go ahead and go down this road and make our way to the brass keys. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. So yeah, I've been asked lately what's wrong with the servers, and if you experience any kind of disconnection or lag, it's from a DDoS attack. We've been getting them the past few weeks, so you're gonna have to just bear with the rest of us because we're all experiencing it. So they're doing the best they can to get that going, and it hasn't been too bad. So sometimes and sometimes not, but they still haven't turned any other servers offline compared to other games I've seen, so that's always a positive thing, that the game's still actually running. So alright, we're going to want to go up to here where you see the mining icon, and I'm pretty sure that gate's closed. Usually it always is, yeah. So you're going to want to go ahead and open that gate. Once you do that, run up through here. And be careful of these. As you can see, they're level 42. They can hit pretty hard, so hopefully we can make it, because I didn't bring any food, and that would be pretty bad if I died, considering the items I'm wearing are a little bit valuable, but not too much. And as you can see right there, there's a brass key. Now the brass key takes you over to this place that I'm going to show you right over here. See them? Hill giants right there. I might be wondering, why would I need a brass key for the hill giants? Well, actually, it's to get in this cabin. You need it right here. Oh boy, I got hit for quite a bit of damage there. So anyways, on your way to Edgeville, you'll cross a place called Barbarian Village, and you'll want to go along this river right here until you hit that shack over there. So yep. In addition to big bones, the hill giants also drop a thing called law rune, and those are stackable. I'm pretty sure they drop 2, maybe 4 at a time, but they go from 221 to 244. So if you actually have decent level defense as well as strength levels, you can actually camp that place just for the law runes, and you can just bury the bones for prayer X. So that ain't too bad for money making, and it's also pretty good X for free to players. So that's that, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the fishing method next when I get over to the Alkrod place that I showed you before. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the clip, and I'll see you there. Alright, now that I thought about it, I'm actually gonna show you guys where to get certain items since I'm in Varrock, and I didn't really think about it before. So I'm gonna show you where you can get swords, staffs, arrows, as well as armor. This place is Varrock. If you don't know where that is, you can load the world map and it'll guide you there. So we're going to go ahead and trade the shopkeeper and see what he has. So he has anything ranging up to adamant, which you need level 30 attack for, but you can go ahead and get your first sword here if you want. This bronze sword. Also for level 1 attack, you can also wear iron, so you probably want an iron sword instead because it has better stats. So that is where you get your swords at, and as well as daggers. And over here you'll see you have a general store. There's also one in Lumbridge. So yeah, it looks like somebody's been trying to sell cake for some money that you get for free there for money. That's pretty genius, to be honest. So that's the general store. And over here where you see this would be the clothing store. Oh, she sells basically skirts and boots and stuff like that. So, and over here on the road to the east, this is my favorite store. This is Lowe. He's the ranger guy. So we're gonna go ahead and see what Lowe has to offer us. He has to offer us bronze arrows, iron arrows, steel, mithril, adamant, as well as bolts, and everything up to a maple longbow. So that's pretty useful for range training. Over here is our armor shop, and we'll see what Horbeck has to give us today. He sells black plate body, steel, iron, bronze, and mithril. Mithril is the best you can go up to. You need level 20 defense, 10 for black, 5 for steel, and you can wear iron at level 1. If you're going to get any armor at a level 3, or if you're a 1 defense, pure iron's the best to get. I don't even know why there's bronze in this game, considering iron's the same level and it's better, so yeah, I don't know about that. Oh yeah, crap, going the wrong way. I'll go ahead and show you where you can buy runes. And runes are what allow you to train the skill known as mage, which is incredibly useful. It's actually one of the best skills in the game in my opinion. This allows you to teleport from a city to a city. You can transform items into gold and just a lot of other things. You'll find that on your tabs. It looks like a little book. So alright, this is Aubrey, and you'll find him over here next to the bank. Well, actually it's behind the bank, but it's sort of next to it. So he gives you runes ranging anywhere from fire to death. Now be aware that the runes do require a level of you to be able to use them, so you're going to want to have to look at your spell book before you decide which one's right for you. So that would be the rune shop. And now we're going to go ahead and head back over to Varrock Square, which is where we were before, and I'll show you a guy named Zaf, which sells staffs. Yes, quite ironic. So alright, we're going to go ahead and go over to Zaf and see what he can give us for our awesome mage adventure. So, there we go, there's Zaf. Long time no see, buddy. Zaf will give us anywhere from a magic staff to a staff of air, water, earth, and fire. The staffs in this game are really good. I believe they're only about 1k to 2k each. That might seem like a lot, but what each staff does is the staff of air gives you an infinite amount of air runes, which means you'll never run out. Same with the water and the earth and the fire, whatever that staff is dedicated to or whatever element, it's going to give you infinite amounts of that. So now that that's said, I can go ahead and show you the next method to make money. And I will be back after I get there. Another thing I want to point out is these bots that advertise gold swaps, as you can see right here. Never join them because they will take your gold, I guarantee it, and you'll be very upset. So we're going to go ahead and go back to All Crowd. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and go back to All Crowd. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the clip, and I'll come back once I'm there. Alright, so we're heading up to All Crowd, and as before, you notice that bot. Actually, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and report him, and go to... Well, he's not really advertising a website, but it could fall under that, or you can report him for item scamming, which, yeah, he probably is, so we're going to go ahead and do item scamming. Never report anybody that does not deserve it, because that could put a fall on your own account. So we are back to All Crowd, and this is the bank, and we're going to start our money making methods over here. As you can see, there's a guy over here fishing, and you'll need a net over here, and what you're going to do is you're going to fish for some shrimp up until level 5. And I'm not sure if you can fish sardine here. If not, you'll need to go to a place called Draenor Village, which I will end up going to now. If you don't know where that is, you can look at the world map and I'll give you a brief idea of where it is. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there, so I'll see you when I'm there. Alright, here we are in Draenor Village. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can trade this guy real quick, see if he accepts it. He doesn't. That's alright. So anyways, you're gonna come down here, and you'll notice a lot of woodcutters and this fisher over here. This is where you'll fish sardine. You'll need a fishing bait and a net, and you're gonna do that up until level 15. Then you're just gonna use a regular net and try it for anchovies, and you're gonna do that method all the way up until level 25. As you can see here, there's trout. And you're going to want to get a fly fishing rod and some feathers, and you're going to want to do that method all the way up till level 40 for lobsters. And lobsters where you really start making some money. They sell for 268 to 300 each, and you'll need a lobster pot for that if I didn't mention that already. So where you go and fish them at is Karamja, and you'll find a boat that goes there from Port Sarim. I'll go ahead and show you that in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and go to Port Sarim, and I'll see you when I get there once again. Alright, we're heading up to Port Sarim. Yeah, there's a rune shop over here as well. We're going to go ahead and check that out real quick and see if there's anything different. Nope, it's the exact same, except you can buy Eye of Newt, and this is for members. That's for the Herbivore skill. You can also get some hats here, it looks like, and a booster mage. Over here is a battle axe shop, and what that does is basically it's a strength weapon. You can hit a little bit harder than other weapons. So we'll go ahead and see what this guy has to offer. Brian, that's his name, all the way up to Adamant battle axe. So that's where you get some battle axes at. And we're gonna go ahead and find this guy. Yep, right there, Seaman Loris. And we're gonna go to Karamja, and that's gonna cost us 30 coins. So we're gonna go ahead and pay that. Alright, now we're at Cramja. We're gonna go ahead and follow this dirt path up until we find our fishing place. And heads up, before you start fishing, there actually is no way to bank them, so you're gonna probably have to sell them to this general store up here, or you're gonna have to keep making trips, which, yeah, that's probably painful, but a lot of people do this for experience. So yeah, until you're a member, that's the only time you can actually bank, and you'll bank at a place known as the Volcano, which you can find that on the world map. It's over here by Cramja. So over here you can see this guy's fishing for some lobsters, so this is where you're gonna go ahead and fish for your lobsters. And there's also another money making method. It's wood cutting, but free to play can't cut use, so the most you'll ever make is off of oak logs, which sell for 50 each. But you oops, cut the clip there on accident, but you can go ahead and cut oak logs or willows. Willows is actually the fastest once you get high wood cutting, and you're gonna want to do that till 60, and once you hit 60 or higher wood cut, you can become a member and you can chop yews, and yew logs are worth 453 to 484 each. That ain't bad. But here's a catch: you can also fletch those logs, and the fletching skill, once you have high enough fletching, and you can make things known as yew longbows, and those are going from 675 to 700 each. So yeah, also you can start the mining, and you start that at Alkrod, but I don't really know if I'm gonna really go into mining too much here in this guide, as the video is already getting pretty long. So if you want me to go ahead and go into mining, give me a heads up and I'll go ahead and make that for you. I have no problem doing that. So thank you for watching this video. I know it's kind of long, but I figured, hey, I got the knowledge, might as well try to help a few people out. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Also, if you want to join this clan chat that we got going on here, it's RS Mentor, and you'll be able to find me as well as a bunch of other people. We're willing to help out any free-to-play player in there, or even members. And we also hold a lot of events. I know some of the events we had, we dropped 500k to 1 mil gold just for the hell of it, just, you know, to have a great time and share some memories with some other people. So yeah, you're welcome to join that whenever you want, and I will see you next time.